Get ready to touch that dial with your host, Spike Nesmith.
The history of WGN Chicago is a long and interesting one, and an 8 3/4 hour car trip will get you right to it from my house. WGN is a heritage set of call letters, with the station itself stretching back an incredible 101 years. The station's format is unusual in that it's almost exclusively live and local programming, not counting a couple of syndicated shows at night and on the weekend. This clip is just news and sports, and you can hear the radio desperately trying to hold on to the signal as it fades off into the night. From 594 miles away from my bed, this is 720 WGN Chicago.
Mayor Johnson and the mayors of New York are calling for, and Denver, all calling for the federal government to step in and do more when it comes to the migrants being sent from Texas. But former mayoral candidate and frequent critic of Mayor Johnson, Paul Vallis, told WGN Steve Dale that asking for more money isn't the answer.
At the end of the day, until they recognize that it's the numbers that are the big challenge, they're going to continue to not do what is absolutely necessary to really slow the infusion.
He says the mayor and the governor need to work to turn the buses around rather than accepting them at all. The man who survived that crash in I-94 that left him trapped for 6 days under a bridge has lost part of his leg, but he's in good spirits while recovering at a South Bend hospital. Indiana Sergeant Glenn Fifield told News Nation that investigators still don't know what caused Matt Ream's car to leave the road.
Honestly, no other vehicles were involved, and right now that's not too important to us. We have plenty of time in the future to figure out what happened and talk to him and get that all squared away.
The 27-year-old reportedly lived on rainwater for days until his vehicle was found by a couple of fishermen. On Tuesday, they were looking for a new spot to fish. A federal judge approved Georgia's congressional map that was redrawn by the state's Republican-led legislature. The state lawmakers were required to redraw the map after a court determined the first one violated the Voting Rights Act. And Dave Chappelle cut short a set after spotting an audience member recording him on a cell phone. He called out the man at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Florida, alerting him to security or leaving security to him. He then scolded the audience and walked off the stage. That's according to a local television station. The comedian compared having a phone pointed at him to a gun. Cell phones and recording devices are banned during his shows. WGN Sports Time is 5:04.
That's why I never film you here in the newsroom,
I get
Steve.
that, yeah.
From the Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric Sports, has Connor Bedard enjoying his time in Chicago.
It was pretty funny, but it was good. It's cool. Obviously they're really passionate fans, and the emotion, and that's pretty special to see. People get so emotional and happy, and for us, and that's we're going out there, we're getting energy from them and playing for them, and it's pretty special to see the emotion.
A fan was brought to tears at the United Center last night after Bedard supplied the game-winning goal in overtime to beat the Winnipeg Jets. They'll visit Dallas tomorrow night, 6:30 here on WGN. The Bulls host the Pacers tonight. Cole Kmet missing practice for a second straight day due to a knee injury. He's never missed a game in his 4 seasons with the Bears. We're at home Sunday against the Falcons. Tevin Jenkins, a full participant after missing last game while in concussion protocol. Week 17 begins tonight in the NFL. The Browns hosting the Jets in Cleveland. And bowl season continues in college football. Kansas State leading NC State 7-0 in the first quarter of the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Earlier, Rutgers beat Miami 31-24 in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium. And then Boston College over SMU 23-14 in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl, which was played at
Fenway Park.
You nailed it, Steve.
Yeah, those tickets were hot.
Yeah, they were.
We're expecting rain tonight. It could mix in with snow at times during the overnight, especially north and west of Chicago. A blustery night with the overnight low temperature falling to 37 degrees and winds gusting to around 20 miles per hour out of the north. Showers continue early Friday. We should dry out around lunchtime, though. The high temperature 41. In between systems, Saturday, mostly sunny, 40 by the afternoon.
Now that was a solid newscast, but I think I'd like to hear more of the actual content to see if they are a reasonable sort, or if they deal exclusively in boring, angry white men shows with 3-hour discussions about snowflakes and the wokerati and participation trophies. I think I'll point my antenna northward and we'll do another episode on old WGN sometime soon. Next week, we'll talk about an AM station featuring a white, straight, right-wing talk show host. Till next time we touch that dial, I'm Spike Nesmith.